as a famous rabbit can run very fast. He was nicknamed the fastest runner in the forest. Even all the animals as well admitted. But unfortunately, fame in the rabbit had made him to be arrogant and big-headed. He always boasted of his ability in front of each animal and through it. He always ran fast, so that the dust flew around and made the animals coughing through it. One day, a group of animals who were conversing, they joked and shared stories about the funny stories they've ever experienced. The animals are turtles and two snails. But in the middle of a fun joke, suddenly a rabbit came and ran fast. Dust particles, of course, made the three of them cough.
Hi Rabbit, we know that you can run fast, but would you appreciate the friends around you?
Said Turtle with annoyance. Hearing the words of Turtles, Hare stopped and approached them.
Huh? Why? Why should I listen to the words of the animals community as slow as you? It's because you're envious because you could not run as fast as me and could only creep slowly away. Ha 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 ha.
Hare touched the rabbit. Tortoise became furious. He did not accept that he and his college in abuse so.
You don't get cocky, Rabbit. If you dare, let's race. I'm sure I could beat you.
Challenged Turtles. Hearing that challenge, the rabbit laughing with insulting attitude.
Ha 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 ha. You beat me? Ha 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 ha. You have not slept, but already delirious. You are so stupid. Well, in order to maintain my good name for your impudence, I will give you a lesson about the meaning of victory and speed.
Eventually, they decided to race. The snails served as a judge on the start line, while the snails were at the finish line to control who got there first. And the race was started. Easily, the rabbit led the race in running far ahead of the tortoise crawling slowly. This makes the rabbit laugh more insulting, but the tortoise kept trying and never gave up. He still ran with all his might for the sake of himself and his friends. Seeing Turtle's persistence, a rising nausea in rabbit hearts. Actually, less than a few steps away, the rabbit has reached the finish line, but he wanted to mock Turtles more than that. So, he decided to rest under a tree near the finish line. And when the tortoise has stayed a few steps away from the finish line, he will quickly precede it. Of course, it will surely make Tortoise into a desperate and she could taunting him at will. In the distance, the tortoise was still trying to run over backwards, sweat profusely, but he did not care it. Meanwhile, the rabbit is waiting for the turtle under the tree to be very bored. Because the steps turtle were quite slow, it takes a long time for turtles to arrive at the finish line.
So sleepy. I'd better get to sleep for a moment to wait for the turtles arrive here. Because he moves so slow, it will take a long time for him to touch me,"
said the rabbit, and then fell asleep. But the air under the tree is pretty cool, plus with a gentle breeze blowing pretty fresh, made quite soundly a sleep rabbit. When at this time the turtle saw a rabbit who was resting under a tree as if taunting him, making turtles getting excited and keep running. Then the turtle walked through the rabbit. The rabbit was not aware that the tortoise had passed him. When he woke up, it was too late. Turtles already had taken this last step at the finish line, so the rabbit could not overtake it. Eventually, the arrogant rabbit is defeated by turtle.